What's up YouTube, it's Justin Boulevard here and welcome back to my channel and to my next video here. And I'm glad that you're all able to make it here because we got an epic show just for you. So let's get right on down to it. Of course, we'll have a recap of some of the music that I sang for the week of November 25th to December the 1st there. And we got something real special I'll be telling you about, so make sure you'll stick around for that. Plus I got some more exciting news for all of you guys out there, especially for those that are into music, because there is something real special come your way, and there's a special requirement that's needed. So stick around for those details and you'll find out what it is. So I hope you're ready for this, and here we go. And we start off the day, as we always do, with some of the music that I sang on this week there, November 25th to December the 1st. So I hope you're ready for this, and here we go. And I do have to say right there, I've been enjoying using the Smule app for a really long time there. And I've been getting a whole lot better as I continued on with my journey there. And I do have to say there, it is quite amazing. So hopefully you will all join me on Smule one day. Of course, I'll tell you the details later on today, so make sure you stick around. But anyways, on to the songs that I sang, a few of them. And also one that I did on the guitar there, that's also in this vid there, so make sure you go check that out. Anyways, we're gonna go start things off with what I sang back on November the 27th, which was on a Tuesday, and it was a Christmas song that I sang, and was through an invite from Music Overload, the group there, the group name called Music Overload. And the song that I sang, which is one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time, is called I'll Be Home for Christmas. And I do have to say right there, I really enjoyed that song a whole lot. Has a really good feeling about it, especially with the festive season just around the corner and still continue to be. It is quite an amazing song. So if you ever get a chance to have a look at it, it is definitely worth seeing. So hopefully you will have a chance to listen on that. And now we go on to the next one that I sang 2 more days later on November 29th on Thursday. And this was once again through an invite, and it wasn't a Christmas song, but it's still a really good country song there, and one of my favorites as well. And the song that I sang with none other than Jimbo French there, and if you don't know him, he is quite an amazing singer there, so be sure to go check that out there. I'll put the link to his channel up here in the annotation card there, so be sure to go check that out and be amazed at one of his singing techniques there. Well, quite many there. So be sure to go check that out. And as the song that I sang with him is called Take Me Home, Country Roads. And I do have to say there, it is quite amazing there. You have no doubt about it of what it is about. I could go into more detail about it, but all I can say there, quite an amazing song there, I have to say. So be sure to go check that out. It is quite amazing. And now we go on to December the 1st, and there are multiple songs that I did there. 2 of them I did on Smule there, and 1 I did on the guitar. And we're gonna go to the one that I did on the guitar there. And as y'all know, it was my dad's birthday, and I did a special guitar music vid for him. And it's quite a beautiful one, I have to say. So if you ever get a chance to check it out, it is quite neat there. And you probably noticed the one word that I use most often. Well, quite a few times to be exact, is the word adventure, and it's because of the outdoor vlogs, and quite many of them that I did. Of course, there are a few of them up on that playlist titled Outdoor Vlogs there. If you want to go see that, I'll put the link up in the annotation card there, so be sure to go check that out. It is an amazing one, so make sure you go check that out. So anyways, so if you want to go see that music vid of me doing the song for my dad on his birthday on the guitar there, I'll put the link to that performance down in the description box below this vid, so be sure to go check that out, and feel free to leave any birthday wishes on the comments below that vid if you want to. It is quite amazing. And no, we're not done yet there. There's 2 more songs that I went on to sing, and both of them were through invites there, so hopefully you'll remember this. So first song that I sang through an invite by none other than Lowe's Girl, and if you don't know who that is, it is quite an amazing one, and quite amazing to see how everything turned out. So brilliant singer, and overall very useful there, and it is quite neat to see how all this turned out there. Now the song that I went on to sing is called If I Ain't Got You There, and I have to say right there, I had a whole lot of fun singing that song, a whole lot of fun. It really makes me feel quite happy to be doing that, and it is quite amazing. So if you ever get a chance to check that out, it is quite amazing. Anyways, if you want to see that performance of that song, If I Ain't Got You with Lowe's Girl, I'll put the link to that recording down in the description box so you can go check that out and be amazed there. So hopefully we'll have a look at it. And the one last song that I did there, and it's and I try to find another specific song there, birthday song related for my dad there, but all I came across there is a Christmas song, and I had to go with it, and it's another one of my favorites there, and the song that I sang for my dad is called It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and it's a brilliant Christmas song there. If you ever get a chance to listen to it on the radio or very much anywhere there, it is quite an amazing song, and probably one of the best of all time, at least in my opinion, if you know how this goes. So, as far as my performance went on that, I did really, really well there. I felt real happy inside of me to be doing that song, because it's always good to do something real special for that special someone, and that's generally how this turns out. So make sure you go check that out there. Link to that recording, it'll also be down in the description box, so make sure you go check that out, and feel free to leave a comment on that recording and see how it goes. Alright, we got the next major big announcement that I want to let you all know of, and it is regarding something real epic that's going to be happening real soon at TWG7's YouTube channel there. And as you all know, I already mentioned earlier about her watch time hours there. She's already 3/4 in the way right there. So she's looking to get another 1/4 of the watch time hours in there. And one of the best ways of doing so is watching some of her content there, especially the Project 365 playlist there. By the way, if you want to go see that, you can go see it all by going to the annotation card there, the link to the playlist that is. So make sure you go check that out. It is quite amazing there, and something you should definitely go check it out. It is quite amazing there. And of course, this, if you remember back on Saturday, she did the musical history vid there, the live stream, you know how this goes, with none other than Out of Body there. Now, quite an amazing story, I have to say there, but I'm not going to give too much of the details away there. However, all I can say is if you want to go see that live stream of and hear the musical history from Out of Body, I'll leave the link to that stream down in the description box below this vid, so you can go check that out and you can go hear it all in terms of how everything goes. So be sure to go check that out. It is quite neat. Now, if your channel is not related to music, or is, and you have a musical history story you want to tell to the world, and especially to Timey there, make sure you go contact Timey. Best way is through the email, and you'll find the link to her email address when you go to TWG7's YouTube channel. You go to her channel about screen, you'll find that info there, and she also has it posted on most of her latest vids there, so if you're ever around to see that, be sure to go check that out. It is quite amazing. And now going back to that part there of what happens when Timey's watch time hours reaches 4K there, she'll be doing a raffle, and there's going to be 3 different prizes to give away. 3 of them to be exact. And wish I could give you more details about it, but the only way I can just tell you right there is just stay tuned for all of those details once it becomes available, and you'll see how this turns out. So be sure to go check it out. And now let's go on to the next topic, which is musical collabs. And of course, there's one that's still going on, which is the Mertastic Splash Party Musical Collab Challenge. So if you ever get a chance to go check that out, it is quite amazing there. Now, there's already 2 more newcomers that will be doing the next part, the respective next parts there of the song called Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson there. So hopefully you will go check that out as it goes on. Now, if you want more information on how to enter the Musical Collab Challenge and be featured on that playlist, titled Timey's Mertastic Splash Party Musical Collab there, feel free to go to the very first vid at the top of that playlist there. It has all the info you need, so be sure to go check that out. Of course, there will be an updated video that will be at the top there coming up sometime next week or something like that. It will be up soon there, so make sure you go stick around for that. Anyways, the link to the Musical Collab Challenge is up on the annotation card there, so be sure to go check that out. And like I said before, if you're interested in going in and getting a part of the song to sing, make sure you go let Timey know. You can leave it in the comments below on that very first vid at the top of that playlist. So make sure you go check that out. And the other musical collab that's going to be starting very soon is a special Christmas group collab. And it's going to be real neat there, because just in time for the holiday season, it's going to be quite amazing. And of course, if you want to go join in on that group collab there, you can go let Timey know through that same method there. Best way through email. And then she will go add you in. And then you just have to go keep your eyes open on the Smule app for any notifications. And you want to make sure you look for the one that says invite to join on that specific Christmas song, and then you can go join in whenever you want and do that part. It's generally how this goes. So for those of you that don't have the Smule app there, make sure you go download it, of course. I'll leave the links to that down in the description box, one for iOS and the other for Android, all down in the description box, so feel free to go check that out. And hopefully we'll be seeing you for that group collab and make this the festive holiday season ever, if you know how this goes, so be sure to go check it out. Yeah, and one last thing to let you know there, in case if you are wondering there about the digital currency at Timey's Pool Party whenever you're attending the live stream there. Of course, there's a digital currency there called Money. Well, it's Snarfblat, but it's a form of mermaid money. You know how this goes. So, of course, you earn the Snarfblat, which is mermaid money, and that's for attending the live stream there. Now, of course, if you want to hear more info about it, I have it up in that vid there, where I talked about the update of what to look ahead for today. So make sure you go check out that vid there. I'll leave the link to that down in the description box in case you need more info, and it's quite neat there, so be sure to check it out. Oh yeah, and by the way guys, if you haven't seen the premiere that Timey did earlier today there, you want to make sure you go check it out, because it has quite a huge preview there. Well, very much a preview there, especially what to see on the musical collab there. And it is quite amazing there. So be sure to go check it all out there. I'll leave the link to that premiere vid. It'll be up on the annotation card there, so be sure to go check that out. And it is quite amazing there. So hopefully you will take advantage of that, and it is really good. So hopefully you will go check it out. And who knows, one day they might be stopping by your place for a visit or something, if you know how this goes. So hopefully you will check it out. And that will do it for this video here for the Music Week recap for the week of November 25th to December 1st, plus some epic channel news there, including those that are musically inclined, including a special musical collab in time for the holiday season. So if you ever get a chance to check it all out, it is definitely worth the time. So hopefully you will all look at it, and it is going to be quite amazing, especially in time for the holiday season. So make sure you go check it out. And for those that are joining in on the collab, make sure you show your high voices to the world. You know, big voices, you know how this goes, because it makes a big difference, especially to have the whole world hear your voice, if you know how this goes, along with the group, if you know how this goes, when it's mixed in together. So hopefully you will check that out. So once again, the links to those recordings I mentioned there, it's down in the description box, as well as some of the channels I mentioned there. Some are down in the description, and some of them are in the annotation cards there, so hopefully you will go check it out. It is quite amazing. In the meantime, if you have enjoyed this video here, make sure you give this vid a big thumbs up by clicking the like button below this vid. Also, don't forget to share this vid with your friends by clicking the share button. And if you like to see more of these vids here and be notified when the new vids come around here, be sure to hit that red subscribe button below this vid if you're new to this channel or if you haven't done so. And also, don't forget to turn on that bell to show all notifications so you don't miss out on the new vids that I post there. And believe me, you don't want to miss out on all of this. And of course, like I mentioned before earlier there, about the giveaway there, make sure you go check that out once Tiny's watch time hours reaches 4K. She's getting real close, guys. Let's make it happen there. Make sure you go check out her channel, especially the Project 365 playlist. It is quite amazing, so hopefully you'll go check it out. And also don't forget to go check out her week in review coming up sometime later this weekend, either Sunday evening or Monday morning, whenever it comes out there. So, of course, in order to know when she'll have that vid uploaded, make sure you go check out her channel and hit the red subscribe button and turn on all notifications there, because it's going to be amazing and going to be quite epic. Now, in terms of how everything goes there, now, I'm not sure when the next Making Waves live music jam session will begin there, but the only thing I can tell you there is you want to find out how to know when to enter there for the Making Waves there. Be sure to check out Timey's channel calendar there. Of course, link to that at TWG7's YouTube channel, about screen, you'll find it there. So hopefully you won't miss out. And like I said before, if you have a musical history that you want to tell the world about, make sure you let Timey know through email there. And also, don't forget, we got much more to come as the day progresses there and into next week as far as everything goes, because it's going to be very much all Christmassy, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun there, especially when it comes to caroling with a whole bunch of Smulians. So hopefully you will go check that out. And by the way, if you have a musical talent you want to go share on the next episode of Making Waves there, make sure you let Timey know. You can send her an email, which is the best way of doing so. And of course, you just need to go show up. You can bring your voice, or you can bring your musical instrument like the acoustic guitar that I have there. And then when you're ready to go jam out, have a jam session there, then you can go right ahead on the queue, of course, if you know how this goes. So be sure to go check that out and make it a whole lot of fun if you know how this goes. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Peace!